Next on Good Taste, grab your tongs. Let's pile on the Pan Dulce. We're riding high with a biker turned baker who also turns out the best tacos, tostadas, and totally tantalizing tortas this side of the Rio Grande.
I had two passions, baking and biking.
Well, if you eat everything you bake, you need to bike. Find out what makes these little bandits so good.
I'm addicted.
Then move over, Napa. We're pouring world-class wines made right here in the Texas Hill Country. Wow, cheers to Merlot in Texas.
Cheers.
Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton. This week, our tasty travels begin with a trip to a beloved bakery. Here, 3 generations of heritage and flavor are all rolled up with love at Mi Tradición. Baking brings back memories. Rolling out the cookie dough with grandma, flour up to your elbows. Treasured family traditions are what Mi Tradición is all about. The recipes here were first stirred up decades ago in the Guevara family bakery in Mexico. When did you first start cooking? Baking?
Baking. I always tell my kids I started baking when I was little. Like, I'm born in the bakery.
You were born in the bakery?
Yes. Actually, I'm the 3rd generation of bakers.
Wow. Chewy and his wife created this community cornerstone in Austin. The large sunlit space is divided into 2 main sections. It's a panaderia on one side and a south of the border cafe on the other.
It's kind of what Austin's about.
Long lines are common at the self-serve panaderia with racks and racks of sweet Pan Dulce.
This is a rye with the cutaway seeds inside.
Scratch-made artisan breads and eye-popping pastries are made fresh every day.
It's like going home and, smelling all of that in your kitchen, so it's wonderful.
What's also wonderful are all the unique flavors you'll find in the cafe on the other side. With over-the-top tortas, amazing, pollo tinga tostadas, and alambre tacos with bacon, steak, and poblano, smothered with melted cheese. Another fan favorite, al pastor street tacos topped with pineapple. They're authentic.
They are authentic. The real pastor tacos is just not too much seasoning, not too much spicy. It's something simple.
Chewy makes it all sound simple, but the incredible flavors that come out of this kitchen were years in the making. So how early would they get you up to help with the bakery?
4 in the morning.
So 4 in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, try telling that to a 6 or 7-year-old, or 12-year-old, or 15-year-old.
I think that was the hardest part.
That's because Chewy had other dreams.
I had 2 passions, baking and biking.
Well, if you eat everything you bake, you need to bike.
I have to bake, yeah.
Now, you were a big biker in Mexico.
Yes, and actually that's one of the reasons I came to the States. I was following a dream. When I was a kid, that's when Lance Armstrong started being famous, and that's one of my dreams.
The Tour de France?
Being the Tour de France, yes.
Chewy trained for a spot on the Mexican national cycling team and nearly made it. He didn't make the final cut, but easily earned another spot in culinary school.
It was fun because when I got there, most of the techniques they teaching, I already knew them.
Your dad was your maestro, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you sailed through.
Actually, most of the instructors over there, they was calling me the Picasso.
Wow.
Yeah,
so this Picasso of pastry decided to start his own bakery.
The desserts are my favorite.
You'll feel like a kid in a candy shop in this pastry palace. There are so many tempting choices, like the strawberry tres leches. Oh, that's good. A smooth tres leches de cappuccino. That is amazing, because it's not too sweet.
It's not too sweet.
But the one that really brought my taste buds to attention, Chewy's double-layered Choco Flan. I never go back for seconds on desserts, but on yours, this is the second time I've gone back for a second bite. That's phenomenal, and the chocolate is so good. Also phenomenal are Mi Tradición's organic blue corn tortillas.
They don't sell that anywhere else.
Served here in this sizzling horacha de bistec.
My favorite thing in the menu is the torta.
This tantalizing torta is made with paper-thin hand-breaded steak and sausage.
Sausage.
Sausage, the weenies, right?
The weenies, yes, the weenies. I mean,
That's
not
the
a lot of
gringo
people.
version of
That's the gringo.
yeah. House-baked bread gets toasted on the grill.
We're gonna fry the weenies.
See, you've learned my word for them. Then comes the steak, ham. That toasted bread is slathered on one side with refried beans and chipotle mayo on the other. Oh, look at that. Salud. That was one hearty sandwich.
Should we eat all of it?
We can go again if you want. I'm game if
I'm
you are.
hungry.
Come taste that goodness for yourself. You just might start a new family tradition of your own at Mi Tradición. Cheers. Congrats.
Cheers. Cheers. Thank you.
Time now to learn how to make a delicious dish in your kitchen. We're at the Goya Kitchens with the executive chef, Fernando Deza, and you're using an ingredient in this recipe that is one of my all-time new fun finds.
Mojo
Yes.
criollo. Mojo criollo is a unique mix of ingredients to marinate any kind of protein and make it taste good in your house.
All right, what do we do?
So to start, we're gonna get the chicken and we're gonna season with some Goya adobo with pepper.
Got it.
Perfect seasoning for this kind of protein chicken. Then in a pan, we're gonna add some Goya extra virgin olive oil. What we want is we wanna sear the chicken.
This is stir fry.
Yes.
Super fast, super easy.
So you don't really wanna move the chicken too much. What you wanna do is just sear the chicken so all the juices get inside the pieces of chicken. It's nice in color. So now we have the chicken ready. We're gonna put it in a bowl. We're gonna add some chopped onions, green peppers, a little bit of red peppers, and we're gonna add some garlic.
Always love garlic.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna get the mojo. We're gonna add a little bit of cornstarch to it, thicken that up. We're gonna mix it in. And you can help me out with the chicken.
Back it goes.
Yeah, we'll back the chicken. Good, right?
Oh, it's delicious.
Very
that
simple.
mojo, it's fantastic and so easy. We've got the recipe at goodtaste.tv. Thank you, Chef. It's delicious. Good stuff. Coming up, we'll taste the Hill Country wines that are winning big-time international competitions. But first, find out where gridiron great Randy White and other big-time steak fans score some mighty fine mesquite grilled ribeyes. We're saving you a seat at this steak stadium next. Good things come from Cisco. Welcome back. Rumor has it there's a steakhouse outside of Denton that's been serving up mesquite grilled meats for the last 30 years. Well, wrangle up your appetites because at our next stop, where there's smoke, there's definitely fire. Nestled in a tiny town outside Denton, where the green pasture stretches on for miles, sits a little steakhouse on the prairie, a place that celebrates a simpler time.
That's what we want to represent, that kind of cowboy western horse experience.
Where the beers are always frosty, the fire is always flaming,
It's a good Texas place.
and a menu chock full of mesquite grilled meats that'll never let you down.
The food is always good, no matter what we order on the menu.
Owner Jim Murray has always been a collector of curiosities.
I don't know why I have snow skis up there. It's just...
Sounded good at the time?
Yeah, it's-
And his restaurant, Prairie House, is a museum of memorabilia.
You know, everything from my picture of Teddy Roosevelt, Will Rogers comic. We just collect things that make people remember their childhood and their grandparents and family experience.
That's what it's all about.
It is.
Jim's passion for food started at an early age.
My dad used to travel a lot and would take me to restaurants, and I remember sitting in our nodes in New Orleans and the guys were flying and the food was going and I was going, I really want to do this. It's amazing.
If anyone knows the restaurant business, it will keep you moving. Back in 1989, Jim found an old bait shop and decided to take a chance to open his own restaurant. At the time, there was only one other restaurant in town. Now, you started here as a cook, is that right?
I was the original cook. I started real small. Used to go out and count the cars in the parking lot. Counted 27 cars one night, and it was like cha-ching. And you know, now I have 120 spaces, and I fill it every night.
I was going to say, if you count them any given night now, you're going to be out there a long time counting cars. Southern charm and friendly service have kept the customers coming back for nearly 30 years.
It's a down-home feel, and I love the environment.
We always come here for a good time.
Everything, and I mean everything, at Prairie House is cooked over an open fire.
Nothing but mesquite wood. We light the fire at 7:30 in the morning and it burns till 10 at night.
Like this 16-ounce prime beef ribeye, flame grilled and served with a loaded baked potato. It doesn't get more American than this.
It's just delicious, marbleized perfectly and fat and seasoned just right.
Or the ever-popular pork chop.
Pork chop Thursday, yeah. People come for miles.
Really? What makes it so good?
Texas food. With the southern flair to it.
Everything's better in Texas.
It
you
is.
Know that.
I know. That's why I'm here.
Me too. Me too. Of course, there's lip-smacking barbecue and chicken fried steak. But frontier food isn't all that's on the menu. You'll want to try the quail knots, a twisty tie of breast and thigh meat, char-grilled over those mesquite flames and dipped in raspberry habanero hot sauce. Tell me about the banditos.
Oh, those are amazing. It's just like this really good thing. I don't know.
I had to find out more about this mysterious jalapeno poppin' signature side. The banditos.
Banditos, that's right. The bandits.
We're going to show you how to do it. You're going to think you know what's going on, but you don't, because they're done differently here, right?
That's right. We've got a couple special tricks.
Each smoky, thick-cut bacon strip is lined with a marinated chicken strip, topped with pickled jalapeno and loaded with pepper jack cheese. And then we start the roll. Skewered and grilled over the open flame and finished with Prairie House's signature sweet barbecue sauce.
Banditos, there we have it.
Oh, that's good. I can see why you sell thousands of these a month.
Bacon wrapped, jalapeno jack stuffed. I'm addicted.
Prairie House has a fierce following of regulars, like country star Randy Travis. And we just happened to run into Dallas Cowboys Hall of Famer Randy White that very night. But you don't have to have a famous name to receive the royal treatment here.
Couldn't be any better restaurant we'd rather have in our backyard.
I couldn't agree more. Sensational steals and deals in my wine finds coming up. Feels like California, only better. This winery is right here in Texas. We'll take you there. Stay right there. We'll be right back. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by H-E-B. It might feel like old world wine country, but this sun-soaked stretch of stunning Texas hill country is home to Becker Vineyards. A picturesque estate where the ancient art of winemaking, a time-honored tradition, meets with modern technology and expert attention to detail. All to create that magical, mythical nectar of the gods. Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that lovely?
Becker's is my favorite vineyard in this whole area, and we've tried a lot.
Meet the Becker family and winemaker John Leahy.
Here in a couple of weeks, we'll be doing our hands-on harvest where we'll pick these, and then it's up to me not to mess it up.
Oh, yeah. I'm not worried. Together, they've teamed up to create Texas wine that competes on the world stage.
Our Viognier scored with French judges in a blind tasting above all of the French Viogniers.
Wow. And that's a French wine. Wines that hold their own against the mighty California Cabernet.
This year, our wines made by John Leahy won 4 double gold medals in San Francisco, all Texas fruits.
Dr. Richard Becker and his wife Bunny are true pioneers of Texas winemaking.
You know, we were the first vineyard to plant Viognier in Texas. And, you know, Viognier...
Award-winning Viognier you have. But before all the medals and worldwide acclaim, it all started with the Becker's dream for a humble hill country escape.
We were looking for a little cabin on 1 acre with no yard work. The next thing I knew, somebody said, we're putting in a vineyard.
The whole family pitched in to plant those first few acres, including the Becker's son, Joe.
I remember being picked up from school one day, and where are we going this spring break? Oh, well, we're going up to Fredericksburg to plant grapes. And
oh, fun! That first harvest in 1995 produced about 2,500 cases and laid the foundation for what's now one of Texas' most prolific wineries. Today, Becker Vineyards makes nearly 100,000 cases a year, and Becker wines can be seen on wine lists all over the country. What is it like as a family to work together in the business?
Well, I kind of have to defer to them when we're doing our wine blending.
And if you believe that.
No, I've heard Bunny's blend is often what ends up in the bottle. Who gets the final say?
You know, it's a little bit of a consensus. Do you agree with that, Bunny?
I would say Bunny gets the final say.
Let's stay out of that.
Thank you. Now, that family business sprawls across a majestic 42 acres of vineyards, complete with a barrel room, library wine cave for exclusive tastings, and the first underground cellar in Texas. What's the oldest bottle back here?
Oh gosh, I think we've
95.
95?
Mm-hmm.
Then, the tasting room. It's where you'll want to soak in all those earthy aromas. The 2015 Malmsey is a sweet Madeira-style wine, very special. And even more so because the label is a reproduction of a painting of Bunny Becker, done by her father. Paired with Bunny's favorite chocolate chip banana cake, it doesn't get much sweeter than this.
This is a reserve Merlot from a number of Texas Merlot growers. People who taste it say, this can't be Merlot. Find out.
So Merlot obviously does well in the Texas heat. Wow, cheers to Merlot in Texas.
Cheers, I know.
At Becker. Among my favorites, the Becker Cabernets. Beautifully balanced, they're fantastic food wines. Awaken your palate with these chef-selected pairings. Each bite is designed to enhance the wine's unique characteristics, like this award-winning Cabernet Sauvignon Reserve, paired with creamy brie, fig jam, and earthy truffle honey. And the Becker Viognier, which got the attention of the man who put Napa on the map, the late winemaker Robert Mondavi. Mondavi purchased the Becker Viognier at the Austin Food and Wine Festival.
And the next morning in the Austin American Statesman, there was a picture of this bottle of wine in his arm. And it was a great thing for us.
No higher praise. I mean, oh my gosh. Have something more hearty in mind? Join the wine club and indulge in exclusive wine dinners featuring entrees like this smoky beef tenderloin, creamy orzo pasta, broccoli rabe, and aromatic au jus. Perfectly paired with the Becker Vineyards Cab Franc. So whether you come for the special wine dinners or just to enjoy the incredible wines, have a taste or two for yourself at Becker Vineyards.
Would love to come back, you know, can't wait for next time already.
Time for my wine finds, and this week I want to start with a delicious Chardonnay. This one is from Sonoma, and it's called Complicated, but there's nothing complicated about drinking this wine. It's bright with tropical notes of mango and papaya, even a hint of pineapple. It's a great little porch wine at about $17.98 a bottle. Complicated Chardonnay. Up next, we're moving to the reds, one of everyone's favorite varietals, a Pinot Noir. But this isn't just any Pinot. This one is less than $15 a bottle, an amazing deal. It's the Lander Jenkins Pinot, and it's from California. It has flavors of wild berries like raspberries, cranberries. There's also some fun spices in here too. The wine pairs perfectly with lamb, chicken, pork, even a good burger, and it really is a deal at $12.98 a bottle. Lander Jenkins Pinot Noir. Up next, these are fun wines, the 1,000 Stories Cabernet. These wines are aged in bourbon barrels, so you get a hint of vanilla and those caramel flavors you would expect from bourbon. Combine those with dark cherries, a hint of cocoa, and you've got one very smooth wine. The 1,000 Stories Cabernet is $19.98 a bottle. And by the way, 1,000 Stories makes a really good Zinfandel too. As always, I found all my wines right here at H-E-B. Keep your seat. Find out how you could win a relaxing weekend at the beautiful Houstonian Hotel and Spa next. For more information on San Antonio dining, head to visitsanantonio.com. How about a weekend away? Click on Goodtaste.tv and sign up right now for your chance to win an incredible 2-night stay at the Houstonian Hotel with refreshing spa treatments at the award-winning Trellis Spa. Also, dinner for 2 at the Houstonian's stunning new restaurant, Tribute. We want to hear from you. Follow us on Facebook at Good Taste with Tanji or on Twitter and Instagram at Tanji Patton. And we want to let you know for recipes you saw in today's show or details about any of our restaurants, you can check it all out right on our website at goodtaste.tv. While you're there, be sure and sign up for our newsletter. That's all our time for this week. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next time. Cheers. Go ahead and tell me about this.
Are we really doing this?
Yeah, we're really doing this. Oh, look, a chewy smile.
Yeah, that's it. It's not. That's a smile. Yeah,
it's a chewy smile. I love it.